I'm going to do a hot pepper update here in the greenhouse. We have the yellow tie or the golden tie. Been picking a bunch of those off of there. There's 2 plants here. They're in 3-gallon pots, which are much smaller than they should be. But I never potted them up. Got some volunteer tomatillos. I don't think we'll get any from in here. I've got tomatillos out in the field garden. The serrano plant in here is loaded. We've got some ties that are loaded. And then my ever-bearing strawberries are still going strong. And then jalapenos all here. These jalapenos we are going to take out as soon as the weather gets too cold for outside. And then we'll bring the grow bags that we want to keep in this whole area here to help with the cold nights as we're heading towards our first frost. I've got a bunch of jalapenos though to pick, but they are delicious whether they're ripe or not. And we've already smoked a bunch and dehydrated some for moritas, which are we use for making our favorite Rick Bayless salsa recipe. Back here we have some orange habaneros. These are either the super chilies or the Bernice birds. I got them too confused at this point to know which ones are which. We have some cayennes here. Another habanero right here. This guy is our Tabasco. See, they're starting to turn, which is great. And then the 2 right next to it here and here are our peri-peris, which I can try to get to so you can see. Down there. I think we picked these pretty good already this week, but they are doing well. And then we have our peach Scotch bonnets. This is one plant all the way around here. And then we get back to a ghost that's back there. It's really loaded. Some more of the yellow or golden ties. They're kind of so heavy now that they've flopped over. These guys were taller than me, and I'm 5'5", to get an idea. There's some Thai chilies in the back here, as well as these ones down here. And then these are either the super chilies or Burmese birds, which I got confused here. They're all mixed in, and they're very big. Here's our grape tomato that I started back in, I think, July. Transplanted in here. It's actually a single plant that I just only pruned the bottom foot or so. We've got more peach Scotch bonnets. This guy is a 7-pot primo. And fatalis here. Got 2 fatali plants. It's getting a little crowded over here. Our primatalis here, there's 3 of them right in a row. I'll try to show you from underneath. There's a couple that are turning. These look pretty mean. The next one over here is the lava. Seven-pot lava. Behind that, get around these plants, are our Sugar Rush peach. Here. In the back is another ghost. There. And then we get to the 7-pot primo, which we picked a bunch of already. And then a reaper right next to that one. You can see more of the 7-pot primos and the reapers. We took the shade cloth off recently, so some of these did get a little bit of sunburn, but they should be fine. Okay. Then we get to reapers back here also. And then these guys here are 2 death spirals, which I'll try to find here. And reaper. Oh, and this is a 7-pot Jonah here. And this one would be part of the death spiral. Let's see here. So that's the 2 main beds here. We've got a Cherokee Carbon growing up on the back, and we've got the big beef, which I've picked a ton of in the last few days, growing up here, and kind of taking over, that are doing well. We've got our Poblanos. This is the prize Poblano plant. This one is the one that keeps on getting monsters that we're submitting to the chili chump competition. I've already submitted 2 off of this one plant, and these 2 will be close to see if we can beat the others. And then this is our just little small veggie, early spring, late fall into winter beds. Got this cute little dragonfly. He kept landing on me earlier. There you go. Isn't he cute? I tried to get him to go outside, but he keeps coming back in. But he likes to land on me. If I put my hand out when I'm in there, he just keeps coming back in. He lands. There's a few of these dragonflies that have been my friends while I've been working in the garden. Like, you know, eating the bugs around my face while I'm weeding, which is pretty awesome. So, but, so overall, peppers are doing really well. We're coming up towards the end of the season. Last year we were able to keep this greenhouse going until November 1st. We're here in zone 5b, Massachusetts. That's really impressive. Normal frost is end of September, so we're coming right up on it. We still have a bunch of peppers outside as well, which I usually go through during my weekly garden tours, but I wanted to do a focus session to show current status as we are, I think, September 22nd today. And just to give you an idea, it's about 3 feet to the bottom of this wooden board, the sideboards. So some of these are 5+ feet now, and actually they were taller, and now they're getting weighed down with all the fruit. So pretty good. I don't know if we're going to do this many peppers next year. It's a bit excessive for where I don't actually eat most of these. But I am really hoping that we get the Tabascos so we can do a nice Tabasco sauce. So hopefully all those will ripen before we lose it. And then again, we'll clean out this bed first. This bed will then have the grow bags on it with some of the potatoes and some of the other peppers we want to save and keep growing in here once the outside gardens are passed. And then this bed will get fertilized and set up and planted for garlic come early November, as well as we'll plant garlic out in the field garden this year, and maybe a few of the raised beds as well. So doing well, lots going on. Excited for these ties as well. So that's the greenhouse update today. And I think I mentioned it, but if I didn't, we did take that 40% shade cloth off just over a week ago, week and a half ago maybe. So now it's just been rainy and cloudy most of the day, so we're keeping this closed up. Have a good week.